What about the third and the inner layer? The third and inner layer is the retina. The retina is the third and the inner layer. Here you can see this is the retina. It is the third and the inner layer. What is the function of retina? It contains the sensory receptor cells, the rods and cones. Rods and cones are the sensory receptors that respond to the light. Rods are active in dim light and help to see in a gray tone. The cones are active only in a bright light and are responsible for the color vision. So the rods are for the gray tone and the cones are responsible for the color vision. When someone looks directly at an object, the image falls on the area that is called the macula lutea or the yellow spot. So the rays will pass through the cornea, the pupil, the lens, and it will fall on the retina. It will fall on the retina, the yellow spot. At the center of the macula lutea is the depression that is called fovea centralis. The fovea centralis, or what we call the central pit, this pit contains a high concentration of sensory receptor cells, therefore is the point of the clearest vision. The clearest vision will come into the this point. The clearest vision will come into this point here, fovea centralis. It is the center of vision. This also visible on the retina and the optic disc. This is the point where the retinal blood vessels enter and exit the eyeball, and where the optic nerve leaves the eyeball. There are no sensory receptor cells in the optic disc, and therefore it causes a blind spot in each eye. It causes a blind spot in each eye's field of vision. There is a point on the center disc where there is no sensory receptors. The interior spaces of the eyeball are not empty. The spaces between the cornea and the spaces between the cornea and the lenses are filled with what we call it the aqueous humor. فالسبيس اللي داخل الايبول filled what we call the aqueous humor. This space is filled with liquid-like substance, a watery fluid, and a large open area between the lens and the retina contains the vitreous humerus, a semi-solid gel. Once again, the spaces between the cornea and the lens, the space between the cornea and the lens, this space between the cornea and the lens, this contains the aqueous humor, while the other space this space contains the vitreous, humor. So you have to go back to the picture each time you want to know the sights, structure, and the function of each component of the eye. Thank you.